Okay, so we're going to start working on actually doing some programming for our maze solver here. So we'll start by actually hooking up our maze solver. So if you look here, this is our new board here. So these servos are going to plug in directly here. If you look really close, you're going to see that the negative or ground is on the left side, and that's where the brown wire goes, and the signal is on the right side, and that's where that yellow or orange wire goes. And those map to these three pins right here, S0, S1, and S2, okay, which are GP7 and 8 and 9. So here we're connected to pin 7 and 8. And then down here, we've got our joystick hooked up, and you can look at the pins on the joystick and make sure you get it connected to the ground, the 3.3 volt, your two ADC signals, A0 and A1, which are 26 and 27, and then the switch. Now it looks like these pins here and here don't work very well with the pull-ups right now because of the connected motor driver, so you'll have to bypass those ones for inputs. Okay, so you hook those up, and then we'll go ahead and give it a shot here. And so we're going to start by just importing the libraries we need. So we'll say from machine import pin ADC, and I think that's it. And then we also want to import our servo. So we're going to say from servo import servo. Okay, get our servo library. So you want to have this document on there. If you don't, you'll have to get it added in there. And then the next thing we're going to say is we're going to have pins. So joystick X, we'll call it pin, is going to be coming back to here. It's going to be pin 26. Okay, we're going to copy that. And we'll say the Y pin is going to be 27. And then we also want the servo X pin, and that will be 7. And the servo Y pin will be 8. Come back to here. It's those two guys right there. Okay? And then we're going to initialize our inputs. So we're going to say ADC X, or we'll say in X equals ADC, and we're going to put this on the joystick X pin. That's all we need right there. We'll make in Y. Okay, and then we're going to create our inputs, and then we're going to say servo instances, and we'll say servo X equals servo, and pin equals servo X pin. We'll copy it here and make the servo Y pin. Okay, and now we're going to do kind of a loop to sample our inputs and control the servo. And so we're going to say, in our loop here, we're going to say X val equals in X dot read U16 to read our ADC, and we're going to copy that again to read our Y input. Okay, and then we want to now write to our servos, so we're going to say servo X dot write, and then we'll have to decide what to put there. So servo Y dot write. Okay, just like that. So now we need to figure out how to go from here to here. And so right now, the simplest thing we can do is we can just take that x val, oops, and we're going to multiply it by 180 for the number of degrees and divide it by 65,536 for the max ADC. And we'll copy that. Okay, and we'll change that to be the y value. Okay? Let's actually move it over here. So we're going to say x angle equals, and then we'll put x angle here. We're going to copy this, make this to be for the y angle, y val, and y angle. Okay? The last thing we're going to do here is we're going to print it out. So we're going to say print, and we'll say make an f string. And so we're going to say x, and we'll do the x val, and we'll format this a little later, but we'll go x angle, and then we'll go y val, and y angle. Okay, and we want to add a short delay, so we'll say time dot sleep 0.2. And so let's add sleep. So we're going to say import time. Okay, and now let's run it. And I should be able to just control it all over the place. Yep, just like that. Okay, so this has some definite cleaning up we want to do. We're at a pretty good start here. I think we want to map this to be 5 on these. And this we want to say, I'll have to look back at how we want to format that. And we want to go like 0.4 for the angle, so it rounds them. Okay, so we get a little bit cleaner output there. Okay, not quite, but a little bit better. I wonder if you want this. We want to right align it, or left align it. Let's try that. Almost. Anyway, we'll do some mess around with the labels here because it's not quite working right. But I'll change it. And there you go. So that gets you started here programming it.